Shalom, viewer. Arya Ben Nasik. I'm back here again, and we are about to put down another biblical verse segment here for Hero Israel. If you'd like to give us a call, please do so at 704-553-7625. You can visit our website at www.nccischarlotte.com. What are we bursting today? It's called the key of salvation. What is salvation predicated upon? Let's go ahead and pick up this question as well as the response in Matthew chapter 19. And let's pick it up at verse 6 here. Matthew chapter 19, and let's see, verse 16. Matthew 19:16. I want you to look at the question and the response. Look at the question, the response, the question, and the answer. Verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I might receive eternal life? And he said unto him, the very first thing Yeshua says, Why callest you me good? There is none good but one, that is Elohim. And then he's going to give the answer. But if you will enter into life, keep the commandments. He saith unto him, Which? Yeshua said, You shall do no murder, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not steal, you shall not bear false witness. Honor thy father and your mother, and you shall love your neighbor as yourself. The young man saith unto him, All these things have I kept from my youth up. What do I lack? Yeshua said unto him, If you would be perfect, go and sell that you have and give to the poor, and you shall have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. And when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possession. Then said Yeshua unto his disciples, Verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. And again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through a gamlo, we're talking about a camel hair, a rope, to go through the eye of a needle, than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of Elohim. What is he saying here? Very simple. That the plan of salvation is predicated upon being obedient to the covenant of Elohim. I'll go ahead and pick it up now at Luke 10 and 25. Luke 10 and 25. Behold, a certain lawyer stood up and tempted him, saying, Master, what shall I do to inherit eternal life? And he said to him, What is written in the law? See, we are fanatically driven. Our congregation is predicated upon the Old Testament, or the Tanakh and the Brit Kadashah. That's the Old Testament and the New Testament. And both books meet and they agree and they harmonize to demonstrate that the plan of salvation is being obedient to the word of Elohim and offering redemption and express remission, if you will, through blood atonement, okay? And this is what we are actually going over. What is written in the law? Yeshua asks. And he answering said, You shall love Yah your Elohim with all of your mind and with all of your strength and with all of, yourself. And, I substituted. Let me read this again. And he answering said, You shall love Yah your Elohim with all of your heart and with all of your soul and with all of your strength and with all of your mind, and your neighbor as yourself. And he said unto him, You have answered right. This do, and you shall live. Right? What he did was he quoted law. Let's go in and look at another verse here as I move along. Revelations 12 and 17. Revelations 12 and 17. Right? This is written approximately the year 96 CE. So this is, approximately 60 years after the death of Yeshua. And let's see what they're still talking about as it relates to receiving eternal life. Revelations 12 and 17. And the dragon was angry with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of Elohim and have the testimony of Yeshua the anointed. Process of salvation. Revelation chapter 14 and verse 12. Notice what the Spirit says. Here is the patience of the righteous. Who are the righteous? Here are they which keep the commandments of Elohim and the faith of Yeshua the Anointed, those who have been purified and baptized in the name of Yeshua the Anointed and believe in his priesthood, believe in his process of expiation. Revelation chapter 22, verse 14. Notice what the Spirit says. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and idolaters, whosoever loves and make a lie. This is everybody in verse 15 who has transgressed the covenant, broken the commandment. So, as we sum it up, Aria, when you say the plan of salvation, I think that's what I had titled this, actually, the key of salvation. What is the key to receiving eternal life? The key to receiving eternal life, people, is learning and understanding the covenant that the Most High made with the sons of Israel that was promoted and propagated, right, to all of humanity by Israel, which central theme is obedience. Obey Elohim's word. Watch this. Not just the ones that project an image or display, if you will, righteousness, such as wearing the zit seat or keeping the holy days, but loving your fellow man, your fellow brother, your fellow sister, being there to support them, to encourage them, to admonish them when they perhaps have fallen, right? To, how would you say, be part of the catalyst to create and to build a unified spiritual family under the auspices, if you will, of the new covenant. My name is Aria Ben Nasik. Feel free to give us a call at 704-553-7625. You can also visit our website at www.nccischarlotte.com. Would love to talk to you. I do know that many of these bursts that we do is, how would you say, a point of contention and somewhat argumentative, but I love to dialogue, really don't love to argue, but I can do that too and do it well. So feel free to give me a call at 704-553-7625. May y'all bless you. Enjoy the rest of your day.